Good evening, friends. Welcome. It's Big Deno. Start calling myself Professor Big Deno, I've decided. Oh, I didn't get to do a very good job cleaning that. Professor Big Deno signing in for board games. Do we get it? Yeah, that looks better. Alright, guess what? We're playing more Mistfall tonight, and that is because it is excellent. And I actually am a little perplexed why this game has a poor rating on BGG, or why it's not spoken about more. It's really cool. It's a really cool game. For a compact little box, comparatively, I suppose, you get a lot of cool stuff in here. I'm jazzed. I've secured the rest of the stuff too, so let's go. We're still on the sarsaparilla, so I tried to kick the habit, but they're too good. Yeah, so Mistfall. I don't think I got too many rules wrong last night, in my playthrough last night. Maybe I got one wrong about ranged, actually. I've got to try and look up ranged enemies. So, maybe I didn't. Enemies. Anyway, I think ranged maybe is supposed to be further away. Anyway, if we get a ranged enemy, we'll come to it. We're going to play scenario 2 in the book now, Mistfall, Heart of the Mists, and that is called Quest 2, Mother of Nightmares. So here is the stuff, Mother of Nightmares. So we have a little cube for our grid, and we have a special encounter called Mother of Nightmares at the Sealed Watchtower, which is our final location. And we have Kezra the Dreaming with the Nightmare side face up next to Mother of Nightmares side. So that's exciting. We have a couple of key rules that are different. The first is quest tokens. A location with a quest token has its restoration value reduced to 0. During Encounter Aftermath, players may collectively discard 5 cards to discard the quest token from the active location. That's quite punishing, especially with the time track. And so I'm thinking that the time track is going to be a little bit more pressing in this one. We barely even got to level 3. So when we do reach a time track, we have to discard cards from our hand and or remove an ally from our hero area from play. Crazy. All right, so I'm playing 2 new characters today. The first one is Sigrid the Dawnfire, and she looks like a magical cleric chick, which is cool. She's got a mace, a scroll of wisdom, and a holy symbol, and we've given her a cleric ally. They're teammates, so 2 cleric friends, besties, if you will. I took 2 fighter classes last time for my characters. It was really good because they could tank a lot of damage. So I'm hoping this will be good in a different way. But yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is our starting hand. We've got Wisdom of the Flame, Cauterize, Flame Shield, Flame Burst, and Flame Shield. We'll look at those in a minute. That's exciting. Oops, wrong button. This one. So this second character that we're playing is called Valkyr the Myrmidon. Myrmidons were the people that fought with Achilles in the Battle of Troy, the Myrmidons, I'm pretty sure. So she'll be a lot about shield use and spear use. Oh, what's that? She's got a sword, a spear and a shield. Tremendous. No, so she is all about momentum, I think. So she gets momentum tokens, which is cool. Her special abilities are you can move a weapon or shield from your discard pile to the top of your deck when you are dealt damage. So you can basically trash a weapon or a discard, bury it. That's interesting. I'm not sure it's good, but it's interesting. That should be there now. Pummel, Myrmidon Discipline, Pummel, Short Sword, Talon Block. Now, is she allowed a short sword? A1, C1, D2. Yep, she's allowed a short sword as well. So that is exciting. That's her cards. So here's my grid. We're starting here at the Hammerhome Inn. And we have to get to here. Now, there's obviously two paths we can pursue here. 1, 2, I don't know which one's right. But what I do know is that in this scenario, we now have all of the encounter locations available. So in the last one, we only had wildlands, which means we now may see some deadlands or borderlands, which will see some different types of enemies, which I have not even looked at, which is great. Here is our little thing. We started here, but we moved 1, 2 because of the 2 allies. I have seen the trailer for the Odyssey. I'm actually a bit of a Greek mythological, historical boffin. I love that shit. I think I told a story a few months ago that my dad bought me a book on ancient Greek and Roman mythology. It was one of my most cherished possessions. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm jazzed for that. I mean, I've watched the Odyssey with Armand Assante, which is just a telly movie, and it's tragic, and I've watched it like 10 times. I love it. I can't get enough of it. And of course, I've watched Troy, Eric Bana, Brad Pitt many, many times. It's good. I like all of that stuff. So anyway, we're playing as one of Achilles' warriors, it seems like, although she's a woman, so that's unlikely. Unless she was Atalanta, but she was with Jason and the Argonauts, so. Anyway, we'll move on. Cool, so I think we're ready to start in the game. I haven't done any difficulty mods. Last night's mission, I think, was the tutorial mission, so hopefully this one will prove a little more challenging. The only thing I will say, though, is that once again, 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the final location. So I'm not sure if that's what's intended, 4 locations to get through. I wonder if some of the later ones are more. Okay, anyway. All right, let's kick off. So we're going to start here. We're in the reinforcements phase. There's no active encounter, so we move on. Let's just go this way. And we will go to this location. We've revealed quest token F, which does absolutely nothing. We've gone to another wildlands. We're getting more green enemies. Okay, so first things first. When this location is the active location, if a player buries any cards as a result of an enemy attack, that player also places one of these little tokens, which is a poison token, I think, on their hero charter. Not good. So that's if we bury cards. Now I'll just shuffle this. This is the rewards deck. There's some little things that you... great shield, excellent. A reinforced staff. Is she a staff as well? She is, sick. Light bow, don't think we can use anyone with bows. Shield of the Battle Mage, what is happening? So many shields for the Myrmidon. That's good. All right, so we will reveal an encounter. So we're looking for a Wildlands encounter. That's Borderlands. That's Borderlands. That's Wildlands. It's called Test of Skill. Let me fix up that camera, because once again I had to restart my computer. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, test of skill. Setup rules none. We are going to have 5 enemies. They're all going to be green, but they're any enemies. Once any hero turn, as a reflex, a player may discard a resolve from the pool to add 1 keyword to a card being discarded for any purpose. Okay. Whenever a player discards 1 or more arcane, divine, or combat card while resolving any action. Wow, okay, we need to have 6 progress on this encounter. That is a lot. I did reshuffle this deck, but I'll just give it another little shuffle. 5 enemies, they can be any, so it will be a Ravenok Stalker, a Hunter Swooper, a Crawler Worm, and a Fell Drake. So she's going to get the first one in the pursuit phase. Her 5 is going to go down to 2. She's going to get the next one. Her 4 is going to go down to 2. Another one, down to 0. Another one, down to 0. Excellent. All right, so let's just review these bad guys. So a Ravenok Stalker. So if there's any other enemies present, he deals extra damage. He's vulnerable to lightning and ranged, and he... So there is another Ravenok. So he's going to be dealing 4 damage when he attacks. Don't like that. Vulnerable to lightning and ranged. Fell Drake, Lightning Breath. Yeah, this guy's awful as well. He is vulnerable to bladed and piercing. Good to know. Don't have any of those over here. And the Hunter Swooper, he's ranged. We can't attack him for the moment. Over here, Crawler Worm. It's slow, so he's not going to attack in this turn unless we enrage him, which I don't think we will. Wow, this is an amazing ability. Ally action. Discard a resolve to choose 1 keyword. All regular enemies with that keyword reduce their defense by 2 until the end of the hero phase. That is crazy. That is absolutely wild. Because that would mean that, yeah, like my basic attacks would kill the stalkers. This guy could kill a stalker because I could pick Ravenok and I could kill this guy, and this guy. Interesting. All right, let's look at the deck of cards that we got for our new characters. We have Wisdom of the Flame. So remember, we need to discard Arcane, Divine, or Combat cards while resolving any action to get progress on the encounter. If you discard this card while resolving the action of another card, you may place 1 fire on your hero charter. Yes, we get burned to death. Great. What else do we get? 1 hero ally receives 2 healing. If the target has any flame, they instead receive 3 healing. Okay, pretty good. Cauterizing wounds. Flame shield. Cancel 1 on 1. If the enemy is damaged by an attacking enemy, you may discard 1 flame card to place a fire. Alright, fire's good. Discard 1 flame card to deal 1 magical damage. You may move 1 flame from any hero, ally, or enemy to the targeted enemy. Okay, cool. So we're all about flipping fire around. Flame shield. Arcane flame spell. Nice. Alright, so we might look at her upgrade cards and see if there's any good ones we want to buy for her early on, because it seems like she will need some support there. Pummel, fast action. If you have a spear, place a stun on an enemy. I'm pretty sure that one's stun. Daze. It deals 1 less damage. Cool. You may discard 1 combat card or 1 token from a thing in your area to place another daze. Alright, that's sweet. Cool. Pummel. Myrmidon, discipline. Place in your hero area. Place a token on this card. After you resolve an action that places at least 1, you may place a token on this card. Okay, so that doesn't sound like much at the moment. But she can discard tokens from cards, I think. Pummel, no, short sword, yep, that's good. Talon block. If you have a shield, you may place a piercing card. Yep, okay. she's got other cards that let her do stuff with those Myrmidon discipline tokens. So let me just look through her upgrade cards. I didn't look at any of these today. If you have a shield card, cancel. Okay, that seems fine. Place 1 on any token. Stand fast. Spear of Thunder. Iron Will. Discard 2 focus cards from your play area or your hero area to move 1 from any card to any other card in play. Weapon Focus. There we go. If you resolve any action of a weapon card that deals damage, you may discard a token from your hero area to deal an additional damage. So we want to get that one. So we've got our Myrmidon Focus. Focused Resilience. Nice. Yeah, so Weapon Focus we want to pick up very quickly. So that's 2 cost. Blunt Riposte. Do a bit of dazing. So she's all about dazing. That's quite interesting. Yeah, apparently we just lost the microphone for a second, and my face is also gone too. Tenno, what are you doing? Too many cameras. Too many cameras happening. Computer can't handle it. It's basically what's going on. Actually, the real reason is because I've got too many webcams running through the same USB bus. But anyway, that's a separate story. Let's dive in. Oh yeah, good on you, Mike. I think this is a great game. And hello to you. Yeah, I'm loving it. I've got everything coming my way for this. All of the released content. I'm excited. All right, let's do this fire check because I think we're going to need to do some stuff here. Actually, do I want to use this and make my life a lot easier with these Ravenoks? They go down to armor 0 until the end of the phase. Ravenok, Ravenok, Ravenok. The Swooper, I'm not going to be able to do much with him. Reflex, draw 1 card. Flame Shield, cancel 1. If the damage was dealt by an attacking enemy, you may discard 1 flame card. Yep, okay. So I don't think I will trigger that just yet. I need to kill this guy. So he is in range. My mace is a regular action. It deals 3 damage and I place a daze. I could discard combat cards to do additional 1 damage, but I won't do that. Firstly, because I have no combat cards. And secondly, yeah, I do have a USB expansion, additional hub that has another 4 controllers. I'm lazy. I'm just running them through an easy one. Okay, so I'm going to play this regular action. It's going to cost me 2 enemy focus to deal 3 damage to this Ravenok Stalker. He's not ranged, he's not doing anything further away. The 3 damage does enough to kill him because he's got 1 armor and 2 health. So that's going to pick us up 1 resolve. That's our regular action done. There's no flame enemies here, so her flame ability is not in use. Reflex, cancel 1, place a healing or holy card into your hand. That must be from your discard pile. Cool. Cauterize. You may discard one flame card to place one. Alright, I'm going to play Flame Shield as a reflex to cancel an attack coming, or one damage coming in. And I can discard a flame card. You may move one flame from any hull. Yeah, okay, sweet. So I'll keep that for next turn. I might play that one as well. And that means I'm going to discard this and this. This one is Arcane. This one is Holy. Yes, this one Divine. Yep. So we need to discard Arcane, Divine, or Combat. So if I discard these two, that's 2 towards that. This guy with Lightning Breath is a real problem though. He does damage to everyone. But I think that's okay. We've got healing. So, yeah. Alright. So I might just do this guy. No. He's got Blunt, Cleric, Divine, Protector starting. Neither of those do anything. So he's not going to do anything. We don't need him to attack. He's just going to tank an attack from the Hunter Swooper, probably. Yeah. Cool. So that's her done. She's got 5 cards in hand, so she's not going to do anything, not going to draw any cards. So we'll go over here to the Myrmidon. Okay, so I think we play Myrmidon Discipline to start us off, which is a basic feat. We immediately place a token on that, and we 2 hero focus. After you resolve an action that places at least 3 on an enemy in your hero area, place 1 on this card. Alright, so let's do a long spear on this Ravenok Stalker. Again, 3. Do we discard a combat card? And that gets us towards that. Yep. So I'm going to place this card on top of my deck. I'm going to discard Pummel as a regular action to deal 2 damage, 2 enemy focus, to deal 3 damage in total, plus an additional enemy focus. And this one goes here. It places at least 3 damage on an enemy. Ravenok Stalker, defeated. 1 focus to get us to 3, and I think we'll use that to buy. So the long spear went on top of the deck. What was it I wanted? Weapon focus. Yeah, so we want weapon focus. Actually, we could have bought that first. Do I want to do that? Ooh, nice. Okay. No, I won't do that. And then I'll buy Stand Fast as well. So I'm buying 2 cards with the resolve that we have. And this guy's slow. So my archer is at range 2. And it can actually attack an enemy at range 2. Which means I could attack over here. But I'm not going to. We don't need to. I'll play Weapon Focus into my play area. That gains me 1 hero focus. Tremendous. Do I want to play the short sword? No, because that'll bring reinforcements in. We don't want to do that. Done. First round done. So the hero phase is over. We go on to the defense phase. So I'm actually going to move this one across here. The Hunter Swooper is going to attack my ally. This guy's slow, so he's not attacking. Cool. So we'll do the Feldrake first. So Lightning Breath, really bad. It does 1 damage to all allies and 1 other hero. Can't do anything about that. But the attack is 3 magic. I'm going to play Flame Shield as a reflex to cancel a magical damage. Moves my hero enemy focus up 1. And if the damage was dealt by an attacking enemy, which it is, you may discard 1 flame card to place 1 on the attacking enemy. If you do, this moves up by 2. So we've got this guy burning. And I have to discard a flame card. And I will discard this one, Cauterize. No, Wisdom of the Flame. So I can place a fire on my hero charter. Done. So I still have to sustain 2 damage, but I have now completed 2 of the tokens here because I've discarded 1 combat card and I've discarded 1 arcane card. Now I might do a second flame shield. And that's going to cancel the second damage. And it's also going to place another fire on him. One hero ally receives 2. If the target has any flame, so I'll discard this one. And that is another token here. So we're 3 of 6 that we require to clear off this encounter. And this guy's burning. But his attack gets 1 damage through to me. I'll use my holy symbol to cancel that last damage. So no damage there. The Hunter Swooper's 3 attack. He's going to plink 1 more damage on my little cleric. The good news now is that this guy is now down at range, and so he is ready to go, which is perfect. We did actually get a reinforcement token. So that is done for her, and at the end of the enemy phase we do, at the end of the defense phase we do the conditions. So we're going to suffer more damage and stuff in a second. Cool. So those 2 are done. Over here, so the crawler worm is not attacking, so we don't need to do anything with this. That goes away. So conditions now trigger. So 2 damage to this guy. 1, 2. And then he removes one of those tokens. 1 to me, I can remove from the top of my deck, or I can remove from my discard pile, and I am going to move from my discard pile. I will bury this flame shield. So that is gone. That is out of here. Okay. And her fire goes away. Nice. So reinforcements, there is going to be 1 reinforcement track moving up from the test of skill, which means we've got 2 more green enemies appearing. We've got another slow crawler worm, that's nice. And we've got a desert lurker. So the crawler worm's going to come down here. She's going to go down to 4. And he's slow, so he's not attacking. And the desert lurker's coming down here. Alright, it might be time to use this thing to get the beasts to have... I've got no resolve. No! That's okay. After this enemy attacks, move it to the quest area. This is nice. This is a cool little guy. Not really, but... Alright. Is there a flame enemy yet? Poisonous? No. Come on, man. Give us some flame enemies so I can use my stuff. Okay, so I think we're going to do this hero first now. Oh, sorry. She had also suffered damage. I'm going to use my chainmail, which goes on top of my deck. So then she'll bring the chainmail back into hand. That's a shame, but it's okay. Yeah, alright, we're going to do this first, I think. Haruval the Fair. So we'll put our chainmail back down. Down to 3, so that goes to 4. And then... if we go pummel... No, we'll bring in our short sword. Yep. As a fast action. And then I reckon we do an attack. And because of weapon focus, we can discard a card from our thing to deal an additional 1. So this could be a regular action to be 4, 5 damage, which could kill this desert lurker if we discard a combat card, which we will. So yeah, short sword, regular action, deal 2 damage, 2 hero focus, 1, 2. This moves to here, we lose that. Then you may discard up to 2 combat cards to deal +1. So there's 1, and there's 2. Does that say each time you discard a combat card? No, discards 1 or more. Yep, and we discard this to kill the Desert Lurker, which puts that back because we've done 3 damage. This goes on top of our deck. We get 2 resolve under the sand until this enemy activates for the first time. So that's done. Now this guy's a big hit actually, that's problematic. And that moved to there. Okay, now do we use this ally action right now to clear this crawler worm's armor? All regular enemies with that keyword reduce their armor by 2 until the end of the hero phase. That's her action though. I wish I had my spear. If you have a shield card, cancel 1 on 1. If it was cancelled, you may place a piercing card from on top of your deck to immediately... I need to draw some cards. Oh no, I will be able to draw some cards. Okay, sweet. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, alright. Slight problem here. Do I want to do her ally action to make this happen over here a little bit easier? I probably do, because she's got nothing going on. Ugh. I at least need to kill this guy, I think. Yep, okay, so she's going to spend a resolve and she's going to flip her hero card. So she has done her ability, which means all beasts are now -2 armor. Adrian, he's just going to do an ally attack. He's attack 2. We're going to attack this Fell Drake. We kill him and we get 2 resolve. So now we have 3 resolve, which means we can hopefully buy something that's going to help her kill the crawler worm. Alright, Fires of Dawn. No. I mean, could be good. Grace of Dawn. That's actually quite good as a reflex. That's only cost 1. Breath of Fire. That is cool. Fiery Gaze. Discard up to 3 divine cards. Ooh, that's nice. Holy Fires. Whenever you place any fire, you may discard 1... Oh, that is cool. Double flames. Alright, Flame Bolt. I'm buying a Flame Bolt. And I will buy a Fires of Dawn using these 3 resolve. Okay, now I reckon we're cooking. So, I'd probably go for this Hunter Swooper. Did I discard another combat card? Yeah, I did. So that's 3. 4. Because I did 2 flame shields last time. Okay, Flame Bolt. Regular action, discard 1 arcane card to deal 2 damage and place 1 fire on the target. You may discard another arcane card. Oh, that's divine. I can discard my Scroll of Wisdom, but that seems like a waste. Discard 1 arcane card to deal 2 damage and place 1 fire on the target. So we could put 3 on him, but that's not going to be enough to kill him. You may discard another 1 arcane card to deal 2. That is going to take us to there. Oh, these are just the wrong way around. I need that to be the thing, and then I could have anyway, it's fine. I'll do that. I'll do 3 damage to this guy effectively because he's going to be on fire, and then at the end of his turn, the fire's going to go away. He's not attacking, so it doesn't matter. That costs me 2 focus for the flame bolt. We still have cauterize in hand, so we'll draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, it's exciting. I dig it. Excellent. So this guy is not going to attack this turn because he's slow. He burns. He's got 1 left. This guy is going to attack. He's going to go on the Adrian. Adrian! I did it! And now, over here, so we've got our chainmail. Whenever a player buries any cards as a result of this enemy attack. Awful. Oh, was that attack piercing? No. No. We have to place a poison on our hero charter. So do I put Aravel the Fair in front of that and cop 2 damage on her? Yeah, I'll do that. She's going to get some healing. So, perfect. Okay. So, another 2 enemies appearing. However, 1, 2, 2 greens. Another crawler worm. He's slow. That's great. Feldrake. Ooh, I was supposed to move that time track forward twice. Lightning breath. That sucks. Okay, so this guy's coming here. And this guy is coming here. Okay, we're only 2 more things away from finishing this encounter. I have to make an enemy furious. So let's make this crawler worm furious because it means he ignores slow. And that was from moving the time track. All right, need to do, so yeah, this is obviously going a little bit trickier than last time. You may discard, okay, cool. So that's fine. So we're sweet, we're through. Perfect, all right. So we're killing him and we're discarding cards and then we're going to, that's a regular action, we can't do that twice. Fast action. All right, we'll bring our holy symbol into play. So we have a holy symbol. Then I'm going to play Cauterize. Fast action. 1 hero ally receives 2 healing. This guy's going to heal twice. Done. Then as a regular action, we're going to do Holy Immolation. Oh. Do I do another Cauterize over here on Aravel the Fair? No, not for now. This guy's slow. Yeah, discard 1 flame card to deal 2 magical damage and do 2 enemy focus. You may discard another divine card to place fire on up to 2 different enemies in the same hero area or quest area as the targeted enemy. That's nice, but no, we'll just do a Holy Immolation, which is going to kill this crawler worm, who was enraged. It's going to put our 5th one of these here, because we've discarded a card, and it's going to get me 2 resolve. Okay, the Hunter Swooper is now not going to kill here. This lightning breath is a real problem. So maybe we go here. Oof. So I could do another fast action to heal some more. We'll hold there. Do I want to buy any of these 2s? Grace of Dawn. Oh, that's great, but no, we don't want to do that. After an enemy enters any hero area, discard 1 flame card. Okay, let's just basically try and defend. So here is our defense attempt. Do I use my, yeah, I'm actually going to use my Scroll of Wisdom to move 3 cards from my discard pile to the bottom of my deck. So I'm going to take my Flame Bolt, I'm going to take Fires of Dawn, and I'm going to take the Mace, and I'll put those at the bottom of my deck. So that was my Scroll of Healing, so that's done. All right, over here, we just got to kill this guy. We should be able to do that, because we've got my long spear now. So I'll put the long spear into play. Gains me one of these. And now I have I'll play Shield Rush as a regular action. This is a cool card, actually. Let's show this card off. Regular action. If you have a shield in your hero area, which we do, we have a round shield. Resolve any one action of a weapon in your hero area. So we do have that, which is awesome. So that means that we can use my long spear to deal 3 damage and 2 enemy focus. 1, 2. So 3. He may discard up to 2 combat cards. 3. Or sorry, 1 combat card, which is the last token we need on our test of skill. So that is a total of 4 damage. Because of the thing, that's 5 damage. And we just need 1 more, which will come from Myrmidon Discipline, which comes back here. So this is discarded. And Shield Rush is discarded. And that is cool. So we kill the Crawler Worm and we get 4 resolve. And I am really, really tempted to bring Aravel the Fair back. So let's buy a card maybe. 4. Do we get one of my big cards? Myrmidon Push. Bury this card. I don't like burying cards. Whirling Spear. Blunt Riposte. Focused Resilience, Perseverance, Iron Will, Spear of Thunder. Yeah, I think that I am going to save these and use them to buy a reward card for both my heroes, possibly. So that's it. So we're going to draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I will actually put my short sword into play. There's no reason not to. So 5. So then this guy's not attacking. This Hunter Swooper is attacking for 3 damage. And the Feldrake is attacking for 3 magical damage. So we'll just put him here. And then that triggers 1 from Lightning Breath on everyone else. Oh dear, Aravel the Fair is in big trouble. I am going to have to cauterize her, aren't I? Yep. So she's going to suffer 1, and that'll mean I draw an extra 1. But it means this goes here, and that goes there, which means we put 4 more back on this. This is a lot more challenging than last night, which is excellent. All right, cool. So yeah, so he's taking 1. We're going to take 1 from my round shield. This is a magical damage, so I can't use my shield to block that, nor can I use my chainmail. So I can use Talon Block though. Reflex. If you have a shield card in your hero area, cancel 1 or 1. So I'll use that. Talon Block. So we'll cancel that. If a card was dealt by an enemy, you may place a piercing card from your hero area on top of your deck to immediately deal 2 damage. That's nice, but no. So no damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, but we will use the Holy Symbol to block that damage. And now the Hunter Swooper's coming in for 3. And I am just copying that on the face, aren't I? Yep. All right. So that's great. So we'll take... Yeah, that is awful. I'm just going to ditch 1, 2, 3 cards to my burial area. Okay, so we're done. So now we are going to the end of this scenario and we are objective complete. So the active encounter, disperse. All enemies in hero areas, none of them have that one that's persistent, so they're not chasing us around. So we disperse those guys, thank goodness. They were a bit much for us. Oh, we did have to bury cards as a result of an enemy attack, so we would have had to place a poison on our hero charter. But we'll move on. Improve the location, so that location is now safe. Receive rewards, and if there are no enemies in play, each hero may rest. So we'll definitely be resting, but for us to get the full value out of this area, we need to discard 5 cards. So I think we are going to discard, was it 5 cards? That is so punishing. So I'm just going to discard 4 from her and 1 here because she needs the healing, I think, more than anyone else. Okay, this is so different. All right, cool. So now we discard this token, and so that now means that we're going to have a total of 4 rest value. And that's going to happen there. Are we also going to buy this? So do I want to buy Shield of the Battle Mage? No. Do I want to buy a Great Shield? Cancel 2. If you're targeted by a ranged enemy, that's very good. Okay, is my own card better? Alucard's Shield. Whoa. It is pretty good. Piercing Spear Reward Weapon. That weapon is awesome. All right, let's buy this Spear of Dawn. So that's cool. And what have you got for your reward gear? You've got Eye of the Goddess. Ring of the Dawnfire. When resolving any conditions, you may ignore up to 2 fire. So she wants to set herself on fire, so I think we'll buy that for 2. Fun. So now healing. So these guys heal. She can take 4 healing. Yep, 1, 2. Oh, she can actually put that on top of her deck from Never Defenseless. Pummel, Pummel, Stand Fast, Build Momentum. So, Talon blocks, I think. So these go on the bottom of the deck, 4 healing. This chick's only got 3 healing. This is awful. So I'm going to take my Scroll of Wisdom from the burial pile and put that here in the discard pile. Then I'm going to put that on the bottom of the deck. So that's 2. And then my 3rd heal is going to be a Flame Burst. Interesting. All right, I think we're actually going to stay here and heal a 2nd time. That's crazy. Because we can rest. You don't have to move. Moving is optional. We could go back to the inn, I suppose, and then rest there. The new location is face up and safe. After entering a perilous overrun location, if the active location is safe, do not draw encounters. Okay, so we move that to there. Interesting. Maybe we'll just press on. I got no cards here. Yeah, I'm going to rest. Stay right where I am. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the bottom here. But more importantly, we can play this into our play area for 1. And we draw back up to 5. Here we play this into our play area. We draw back up to 5, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 onto the bottom of our deck. Is that right? No. 2, 3. We'll take these out of the thingy pile. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we move the time tracker along. So now we're going to move across to the next location. And we have found, be somewhere that isn't wildlands. Fires of the Dead. It's the Deadlands. Restless Energies. Whenever a hero deals, ally or enemy deals any magical damage, they deal +1 magical damage. Excellent. And this is the Deadlands. So we're going to have a Deadlands encounter for the first time. I'm excited. All right, this says Wildlands, Borderlands, Borderlands, Deadlands. It's called Exploding Death. What? That is so bad. Deals magical damage equal to its printed health to the hero. Okay. What is this rubbish? That is tragic. Oof, I'm excited for this. This is all new heroes. Okay, Exploding Death. So we have 4 blue enemies. Any kind of blue enemies. What have we found? The first blue enemy we found is a bone serpent. The next blue enemy we found is a bone wraith. And the third one is another bone wraith. Excellent. And we need one more. Undead Carrion. Okay, bone serpent is going to go here. And then we'll put a bone wraith here, we'll put a bone wraith here, and an undead carrion here. And we'll be on 1 enemy focus for each of our characters. Woof. It's fine. So let's read what this says. Bone Wrath. Unstoppable. When targeted by an effect, a maximum of 1 may be placed on this enemy from vulnerabilities. Okay, fine. Bone Serpent, Slithering Bones. This receives +1 against any piercing effects. Alright, what a shame that both of my guys are piercing over here. Slithering Bones. Okay, I definitely have some magical things that I can do now because I've got this. Attack an enemy. If the target enemy is an undead, deal +1 damage or move that enemy to the quest area. So what we probably want to try and do here is push people to the quest area. Actually, maybe I'll put the Bone Serpent over here and the Bone Carrion here because we had the same number of enemy focus. So we could choose the order we did that in. So if I do this, I can push him into the play area. And then if he dies from fire, he's going to kill everyone because of Exploding Death. Whenever an undead enemy is eliminated, it deals magical damage equal to its printed to the hero, all allies, and all enemies in its hero area. If eliminated enemy is in the quest area, it's dealt to all enemies in the quest area. Sick. Alright, so that's good. No flame. Everyone's vulnerable to flame. Alright, this is sick. So else. Oh, this is sick. Okay, what have we got? Control Flame. Control Flame. Wisdom of the Flame. Reflex, draw 1 card. Holy Immolation. And we get +1 magical damage as well. That's stunningly good. You may discard. Ooh. Okay, first of all, I'll put my holy symbol in play. Done. That cost me one little thing. I can then place a healing or holy card into my hand. So I could put Cauterize, healing or holy. Okay, so that's not super useful. That's a shame. So what we want to try and do here is put this bone serpent here and then push him back to here. Look at how piss weak he is against magic. So Holy Immolation. Regular action. Discard one flame card to deal 2 magical damage. That becomes 3 magical damage, which doesn't help me. But I could do it here, and that allows me to put a fire on him. Yes! Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Oh, this is such a good game. All right, we're going to do this. Ally action. Attack an enemy. If the target enemy isn't undead, deal +1 damage and move that enemy to the quest area. We're going to hit this bone serpent in the face. So that's going to be 3 attack. 1, 2. He's got 1 shield, and we're going to push him back to the quest area. Great work from Adrian. And he's also vulnerable to blunt because I have blunt, but I don't have any flame. So we've done a great job there. He is in that hero area. So when he dies, he's going to explode no one, which is great. This guy's awful. Okay, progression for each enemy that leaves play. So that was 1 enemy focus. I need to get my thing that moves guys away. I've got a card. Okay, reflex. When resolving any conditions, you may. Yep, sweet. What do you do? It's gonna kill everyone. It deals damage equal to its printed of the hero. Okay, so it's going to do 1 damage to him. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. We can handle that. And that'll cancel 1. So that's fine. Alright, we'll play Holy Immolation. Discard 1 flame card. We're going to discard Wisdom of the Flame. You can read it. This is a great combo. This character is absolutely sick. It's a magic explosion. All right, discard 1 flame card to deal 2 magical damage and move my enemy focus across 2. You may discard another flame card to deal +1, or you may discard 1 divine card to place it on blah, blah, blah. I don't need to do any of that. I'm just going to discard this. So when it says, if you discard this while resolving an action of another card, you may place 1 fire on your hero charter. So we've done that. So we have a fire on my hero charter. That attack did 1, 2, 3 because of the restless energies that we have there. And that's cool. Then as a fast action, I'm going to move 1 fire from any hero, ally, or enemy to any enemy in play. I'm putting my fire on this Bone Wraith, who's only got 1 health left. Yes. That also lets me draw a card, but does move the reinforcement track up 1. So draw a card. Be the one that lets you push that guy out of here. Flame Bolt. It's range 2. Okay, maybe I'm going to kill someone else. This guy's enraged as well. I didn't even look at that one. Do I want a Flame Bolt? I can't because I did a regular action already. Yes, Holy Immolation was a regular action. Okay, well, this guy's going to die. So probably I do discard it and kill him now, don't I? Holy Immolation. You may discard one divine card. No. Damn, okay. We'll just put him in front of here. So he's not doing any damage. Excellent. So we're done. So we'll draw cards. 1, 2, 3. The Mace, the Scroll of Wisdom's back. Excellent. We need that. We need to be healing, doing a lot of healing over here. That's fine. I'm feeling okay over there. That guy... Oh, sorry. I need to put the fire on him. He dies that way. Fine. So this situation is probably a little bit better, except for the fact that we're about to cop a shit ton of magical damage. Whenever another enemy in the... Oh, man. This is... I haven't fought any of these skeletons yet, so this is sick. So this guy, when he comes in, he's enraged. When he's enraged, he deals +2. So he's 4 attack. Whenever another enemy in the same area is eliminated, remove all damage from this enemy. So we can't kill him either way. But when we kill him, it's going to do damage to him. Yeah, all right. So... So we've got a Talon block. Build momentum. So this guy's blunt and flame. I don't really have any... I could use my shield. No. We're about to take an absolute pizzling here from magical damage. I don't think I've got anything that blocks magical damage. I don't. No. I've got Talon block, that's it. Okay, let's do our regular action from the Spear of Dawn on the Undead Carrion. So the Spear of Dawn says deal 2 damage and move your hero focus up to 1, 2. You may discard 1 combat card, which I'll do. I'll discard Build Momentum. That allows me to place a token here on Myrmidon Discipline. And then I can discard a token from Myrmidon Discipline to make that a 4 damage attack against Defense 1, which kills this guy and gets me 1 resolve. It gets me 1 progress on the location. And then he dies and does 3 magical damage to this guy, which does 2 damage to him. To her, does 1 damage to her, and to me. And I have a Talon block to block 1. This goes to here as well. And then the chainmail doesn't help, that only defends magical, and the round shield doesn't help, that only defends magical. This is going on top of my deck. So I'm copying 2 damage over here. Yeah, I'll discard Focused Thrust. Bury Focused Thrust. And then I reckon I'll bury Pummel from my discard pile. So that's it. So then my companion ally can kill this guy. Do I want to though? That's the question. I can do a fast action to kill that guy, but then I take 3 more damage, which is fine here. But the problem is I need to do that anyway. Oh, I want to push that guy back. How can I push him back? Oh, that also put a token back to here. Thanks to Weapon Focus and Myrmidon Discipline. Yep, The undead are pummeling us at the moment. I'll put my long spear into play. That'll do. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to let that guy attack Aravel the Fair. We block it. So 1, 2, there's a Talon block, 3, 4. Alright. So defense phase. This guy attacks here. This guy attacks here. Both of them do nothing. This guy then dies to fire, gaining me one more thing. He explodes on everyone in the hero area, or in the quest area, which does nothing. Gains me a resolve. And that's it. So we've killed 2 enemies of 4 that we need to kill. But we did get unfortunately, another reinforcement. And there's 2 reinforcements coming in. So 2 more blue enemies are coming. And they can be any blue enemy in this next phase. So the time track moves across. We've got a bone serpent and a mist horror. Oh, man. So encounter phase, the encounter area is still in thing. Time phase, move the time track, done. Move the reinforcement tracker. And we now go to the trouble phase. We're skipping that. So we are going to go to... Do we want to retreat? No, I think we're okay. So we'll do our pursuit. So this 7 is going to go down to 3. So this has to be here. And this mist horror is going to go to here. And we're going to go to 2. Whew. Mist horror. Awful. Alright, let me see what we've got happening over here. If we kill this bone wraith, it is going to kill the bone serpent. But... I really want to push people. I don't have a lot of ability to push people. I'm sort of not worried about their attacks. This guy's doing physical attack, which is nice because I can block that. These 2 can just attack the companions for nothing. So if I can kill this guy, that'll deal 4 magical damage, which my cleric can sustain. I can block here. Yep. I can just kill that guy. Alright, I'm going to play my Scroll of Wisdom into my play area. I'm going to play my Mace into my play area. That cost me 1. I'm going to use my Scroll of Wisdom. I'm going to bury this. And I'm going to move 3 cards from here to the bottom of my deck. I've got a thing that lets me move people, I'm sure of it. Oh, maybe it's over here, actually. Breath of Fire. Yes, Fiery Gaze. Regular action. Discard up to 3 to move 1 enemy for each so discarded. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to buy Fiery Gaze for 2 resolve. Oh my god. It's been sitting in front of me the whole time. Oh, this is so good. So good. Ah, it's a regular action. What's your range? Okay, maybe I'm going to shoot with her. into the quest area. That's interesting. Okay, so Fiery Gaze is not the solution to all of my problems. It is good, but it's a regular action, so I don't have a lot of stuff that can help move one fast action from any hero, ally, or enemy to any enemy in play. Draw one card. Alright, I need to get a fire out. Reflex. I need to discard up to 3 divine cards. Oh no, my plan is falling apart. So, there needs to be no enemies in play, or I need to have 3 tokens on this card. So I just need to kill one more person. Okay? So, do I kill one more person and then push people? This is sick. Sorry if I sound really excited, but this is just such a great puzzle. I don't get this level of challenge from a lot of games these days. Even Mage Knight, I tend to be able to see the pattern pretty quickly and can work out how to use my cards because I've played it so much, you know, that it's kind of like watching The Matrix. I just see what happens. But this game, I have no idea. I've no idea what's going to come out of this deck. I love it. An hour has gone by and I have felt like it's been 10 minutes. All right, so is the best course of action, Deno, to just blow up this Bone Serpent, which will kill the Bone Wraith, which will then do more damage. Oof. Because whenever, yeah, okay. Oh, hang on a second. Here we go. Place a healing or holy card into your hand. This could be the solution. This could be the solution. Let me see if I can get a divine card here. I can. Is there any other ones? Divine. All right. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my holy symbol as a fast action. This goes on top of my deck. 1, 2, 3. This discards here. Cauterize is now in my hand. Okay. So as a Fiery Gaze, regular action, discard up to 3 divine cards to move one enemy from any hero area to the quest area for each card, divine card, so discarded. So I'm going to use these 2 divine cards, Fires of Dawn and Cauterize. I'm actually just going to do Cauterize to move this Bone Wraith back to here. And then I'm going to use this divine card, Fires of Dawn, which will move this to here to move the Mist Horror back to there. Okay, so both of those guys are now not attacking. This Bone Serpent is only attack 2, so my guy's going to block it. I've done it. Oh, the best. I need to get some healing happening though, jeepers. Okay, and so now over here, so what I'm going to do is Aravel the Fair, she's going to use her attack action, which is range 2, so she can shoot. I got 2, there's an expansion called Sand and Snow, which is adding some other stuff. Then there's the original core box called Mistfall, which has got 6 more heroes and a whole more hero decks. And then there was a campaign expansion for the original, so I got all of it. Okay, this is sick. So she's going to attack this Bone Wraith back here. She's attack 2, and she's range 2, so she can target the quest area. and this guy's only defense 1. So we do the 1 damage we need to kill him, which completes our quest. Awesome. Awesome. And does 3 magical damage to him. Only does 1, but he's not attacking us this turn. That's great. This Bone Wraith, when it attacks, it's going to attack Aravel. It's going to do nothing. No one is enraged. So we've done it. So now we just got to figure out if we want to do anything here. Do we want to put my Spear of Dawn back into play? It replaces my long spear. Sure, I will. So the long spear goes there. And that's all. Now, as a main action, or as a fast action, I can discard all my cards from, or my tokens from here to put a token on whatever I want, which is a useful ability, but it discards my little steamroller sort of plan that I'm doing. So, okay. So that's it. We're going to end our turn there. Oh, and that got me 1 resolve from killing the skeleton. So, yes. So now this guy attacks for 2, does nothing. This guy attacks for 2, does nothing. We look to the encounter. We have successfully completed the encounter. And so none of these are persistent. Nope. So these guys all go away. And we're going to have to do something about this resting situation now. I might be running back home. Because this still has a quest token on it. So that means my healing... maybe I'll just take 2 healing for each person. Not sure. Okay, so my rewards are... we draw one of these, an Arcane Robe. That's turned off, whatever. Arcane Robe. Cancel 1/1. This is a D1. That's actually not too bad for her. So she might take that. She's actually drawn back up to her max. She might take that. And then Ring of Fortitude. Place in your hero area. Cancel 1/1. Okay, so you can just... That's just a damage cancellation. Yeah, I might just take a thing here. No, you're okay, mate. You can watch the VOD or you can just enjoy what's happening right now. It's tremendous. So we're going to rest. So the maximum I can rest is 2. She actually can't rest because this is not here unless I discard cards. And I have to discard how many cards? 5? For this scenario. Location is... after any math, players may collectively discard 5 cards to discard the quest token. Alright, I think I'm just going to do that here. That's crazy, but yep, we'll do that here. And what that lets me do then is remove this. So we're going to get 3 healing. So she's going to heal, and I can do 1, 2, 3. It goes back to the bottom of my deck. And then I'll buy a card for her next because we're going to rest again is the plan. So this goes to here. She's going to rest, so she's going to take these 2. Do I care about this one? Flame Shield? No. I'll just put the Scroll of Wisdom here. And then I'll put that here and here and here. Perfect. And then we're going to rest again. So when we get to this one, unfortunately, when we reach that, the time track, it says each player must discard 2 cards from their hand or remove an ally in their hero area from play. Awful stuff. These are time track events. So again, we didn't really see these last time because we didn't spend that much time. But each player must discard 2 cards from their hand. So that doesn't bother us here. Here, sure, we can discard 2 cards. We will discard... this actually goes into hand first. But no, we won't do that. We'll discard Control Flame and Flame Burst. Does that mean we have to kill my ally? No, because I'm going to draw these cards into hand first, of course. Okay, so we'll do that. So we're resting again, so we're getting 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here. All right, I've got to move on now because we're going to run short on time. And 1 to here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So we're going to move across to the next area. Ooh. And we have found Wildlands, the Path of the Stalker. I've had this one already. This one sucks. All enemies that are stalkers attack twice. So let's find a... That's Deadlands, Borderlands, Deadlands, Borderlands, Wildlands, Rage of the Wilds. So there's 5 enemies. At the start of each defense phase, each player must enrage 1 enemy. Okay. And these are 5 green any enemies. So we have Hunter Swooper, not, that is a hunter. Oh no. Ravenok Archer. Hunter Swooper, they're attacking twice. Sand Charger. And a Battle Boar. Oh, we're under pressure. Under pressure. So coming here goes down to 2. Coming here goes down to 2. Our choice now, so I'm going to put the Swooper here. And now Sand Charger has to go here. And now this is our choice again. 4 down to 2, 2 down to 1, 5 down to 2, 2 down to 1. Yep. So this Battle Boar we'll just go here. I think she's going to be more likely to do more damage. Okay, so the problem that we have that's first is all stalker enemies, oh, it's stalkers, attack twice. Oh, thank goodness we don't have other stalkers. Excellent. Okay, so no stalkers, so we're fine. Okay. Ooh. So we can't do damage to this guy. I am possibly going to flip Aravel so that we can drop armor on everyone so that we can maybe pummel some guys through. Yeah, this could be the turn because I've got Ravenok, 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 and I could kill most of those Ravenoks. That'll be fire. This guy can't be attacked though, Deno. All right. Maybe I'm not doing that. Maybe I'm going to use these to buy a magic attack from her. Let's see. Breath of Fire. After an enemy enters any hero area, discard 1 flame card to place 2. I'm buying that. Okay, so I'm buying this Breath of Fire. I did that last turn. After an enemy enters any hero area, discard 1 flame card to place 2 fire on every enemy ally and hero charter in that area. So I'm doing that, and we're burninating the countryside. Trogdor! Burninating the countryside, burninating the peasants. And we also put 2 on my ally friend, which sucks. But we put 2 on us, and that's okay because I've got a Ring of Dawnfire that lets me ignore stuff. Breath of Fire, and I put 5 enemy focus. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to do the rest of my stuff now. Okay, so if I play this Arcane Robe, that's 1. If I play this Holy Symbol, that's 1, which moves the reinforcement track up, and this goes here. Now, I can play... that was just a reflex. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need that card that lets me move fire around. Is that here? Grace of Dawn. No. Oh, is it in here? Use your holy symbol, Deno. Control Flame. It's Arcane Flame and Focus. No. So we can't do that. Ugh. That's such a cool ability. This fire chick is sick. Absolutely sick. Do I have my healing thing here? Yeah, alright. I'm going to put my Scroll of Wisdom here. I'm going to bury it, and I'm going to put 3 of these cards into my deck again. So it's going to be Control Flame, and it's going to be Wisdom of the Flame. Alright. So those go to the bottom here. So who's the biggest problem here? This guy's slow, so he's not attacking. So that's fine. So he's probably going to burn to death. This guy is not going to burn to death, but I can't attack him yet. This guy is the one that I can attack, and I could use my mace on him. The other option is I just use a flame bolt to kill this guy and let the battle boar attack him. I know this player can't. Yeah. Yeah, I like that plan. So I'm going to use a flame bolt. I'm going to discard Fiery Gaze. Oh, hang on. I could just move. No, I can't. That's a shame. I'll discard that to deal 2 damage, 2 focus, and place a fire on the targeted enemy. So this Hunter Swooper takes 2 damage. One damage, magical damage, and places 1 on the fire targeted enemy. Okay, so he's taken 1 magical damage. That's not that impressive, really. That's okay. We're going to be able to block all of his incoming damage anyway. And he's just going to die from fire. That's cool. So I do need to enrage enemies or kill everyone. Fine, so she's done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She is running low on cards. So the battle boar, sweet. Was that ranged? No, that was lightning. Man, I want to burn stuff. Okay, oh my god, we've got nothing going on over here, do we? Attack an enemy at range 2. It just does 1 damage to the Ravenok Archer, which is fine. I can't attack anyone here. Oh, I can. The Spear of Dawn, I can chuck it. I'm going to chuck the Spear of Dawn at the Hunter Swooper. That's my main action. Deal 4 damage, 3 enemy focus, 1, 2, 3. You may discard up to 1 combat card to deal an additional 2. Do I need to do that? I don't think I do. Because I think my Myrmidon does the damage, doesn't it? So that takes it to 4, 5. Yeah, alright, so I'll discard that and we get that back using this reflex. Done. Spear of Dawn goes into the discard pile. We kill the Ravenok Archer and we get 1 resolve, or the Hunter Swooper I should say. What that does for us now is it means this guy is now no longer at range with Skirmisher because Aravel the Fair will attack. She is bladed and she will do 2 damage thanks to bladed, which moves this to here. And then most excitingly, I have a short sword, which is a fast action, and I can discard a combat card or discard that to do the last damage and kill him. That's fantastic. It's going to cost me 1, 2, 3. for the short sword, it goes on top of the deck, and we move the reinforcement track up 1. Oh, there's going to be lots of enemies, but we get another resolve. Do I want to buy any cards for her? She is probably okay. Stand fast. I'm going to buy 2 stand fasts. We need to start cancelling some damage. So that's done. We'll draw 2 cards into hand, one of which is my short sword and the other is a talon block. Exceptional. Exceptional. Yep, sweet. Okay, so that's the end of the round. So in the thingy phase, this battle boar is going to suffer 2 damage from fire, and it's going to attack Adrian. He's not going to suffer any damage. We're losing some fire. The fire slowly burns out. Sand Charger, again, doesn't attack, but is going to suffer 2 damage. It's a good way to kill enemies. And this Hunter Swooper, he's going to attack, and then he's going to die, which gets us a resolve. His attack is 3. I'm going to use my Arcane Robe to cancel it. And place this on top of my deck. I'll use my Holy Symbol to place that on top of my deck. And that's it. Now I will spend this, which will enrage this battle boar. No, which will enrage this Sand Charger. And we want that because we need to kill enraged enemies to do stuff. That unfortunately flips this, which means we're about to start ramping up the time track. It's okay, we're getting close. Okay, so she's going to use her Ring of Dawn Tree so she can ignore these 2 conditions. All right. So we've got some healing we can use from our Cleric, which might get used. Did I draw a card? Yes. No. We should have a... Should we have... Yeah, okay. I didn't have a card to draw. That's why I didn't draw a card. Man, we're getting smashed on this guy. Okay, might be resting again for another 2 turns. Okay, so we're on to the next round. So, Rage of the Wilds, this is going to slide to here. That's going to there. So we're actually enraging a second enemy, which is this guy. No. What comes first? The reinforcement track. Yeah, we are going to enrage this guy. So he's going to attack. We'll put it on him. Does no damage. We're adding 2 enemies onto the thing. A Sand Charger and a Sand Charger. Both slow. Excellent. One comes here. And 1 comes here. 9 goes to 4. 11 goes to 5. Okay, so both of them are slow and not attacking. That's fine. As long as I can kill both of these guys, that is 2 enraged enemies. Which is good. So I can do that with my mace, I think. Okay. So we're into it. I might actually go here first. So, if you have a shield card, stand fast, focused thrust. Yeah, so this is pretty good. Let's play my short sword into my hero area. And I'm going to use a focus thrust. I'm going to discard this Myrmidon Discipline token to lower his armor by 1 until the end of the current phase. That cost me 2 hero energy or thingy enemy focus. You may resolve any one action of a weapon card in your hero area. If you do, +1 enemy focus. So I'm going to resolve this, which is a regular sword action, to deal 1, 2, 3. And if I discard my Myrmidon Discipline, that will go away, but I don't think I need to. So let's go discard short sword, 1, 2, and then I'm going to discard that, which enrages the Sand Charger. So he now ignores slow, but I've actually just dealt 1, 2, 3 wounds to him. And Aravel the Fair can attack and kill him, which is the first token we need for here, which gets me 1 resolve, but unfortunately removes this and this. Ugh, I hate that. We're going to struggle to get to the boss here. Sweet. Okay, so that was my focused thrust. We did do more than 3 damage, so we're going to put that there. This guy dies, and we've got 2 resolve to spend on the wizard, which I think we'll use. Drawing back up to almost full. Perfect. So now the wizard's got 2 focus. So I'm contemplating actually just trying to burn these guys away and using that fiery gaze to move them out of my play area. Because I can move these 2 guys out of here. He's no longer enraged because he just attacks and then goes away. So I can buy that, and I have 1, 2 divine cards, so I could push both of them away, and then I could use Control Flame to move both of those onto those enemies, which would then burn them to death, which is great. What's the downside of that? This guy's slow, he's not attacking, but this guy's not enraged. So he is not going to trigger this. Alright, I'm going to do something that I didn't think I'd do. I'm going to use Valkyria's ability, Prepared. Once per turn as a fast action, you may discard all tokens from your hero area to place this on any card in play. Alright, yeah, this is the right thing to do. So that goes into my discard pile. That's okay. We're going to get it back in a second. Hopefully. Cool. So now I just need to kill that guy. Yeah, alright, I'll do that. So I will buy Fiery Gaze for 2 resolve. As my regular action, I will play Fiery Gaze. I will discard up to 2 divine cards. 1, 2. I can place a fire on my hero charter when I discard that card, which I will. And then I will play Control Flame as a fast action. This is 1, 2, which goes here and here. So he moves away and he moves away. We go 1 and we go 1 to Control Flame to put this here and to put this here. And that is sick. Actually, I won't put that on my hero charter. Then I don't have to spend the enemy focus. So that's done. So this guy doesn't attack because he's slow. Both of these guys are in the quest area, so they don't do anything. So they just burn to death. Yes! And that gets me 2 more resolve. And we successfully complete the mission. So I'm drawing these 2 cards into hand. That's all I've got. And oh, it's so bad. The time is ramping up so quickly. So this resets. This resets. This guy runs away. This is completed. The challenge we've got now is we are going to run out of time. But I suppose we've only got to get to that's the final location, so we can afford to be a little bit delayed here. Each player must discard 2 cards from their hand. Okay, so we can discard 3 cards from our hand. 1, 2, 3. 2, and these 2. 1, 2. To remove this from the location. So then when we rest, this guy can heal 2. And I can recover this, 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 and that's it for her. And then this guy will recover 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And that's it. So now this is going to move 1, 2 across because of this. And we're actually going to rest again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Build momentum. Yeah. Ooh. So yes, so these cards actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these cards 1, 2. And then we're going to recover I need the fiery bolt, I think. I'm actually going to flip this guy's card. I get to heal 5 for this guy now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need to cauterize myself. Interesting. I've played her poorly, but I'm excited about her. She's the coolest one so far. Okay, so that is our current situation. The time track moves across again. And we could heal once more and go, no, because it's going to move across 2 at every time. Okay, let's get in there. Let's go into the final mission, the Mother of Nightmares, at the Sealed Watchtower. Each player may draw 1 card. That's nice. Ancient Aid. Cool. So, Mother of Nightmares. Place Kezra the Dreaming in the quest area. Draw from the red enemy deck until 4 tormented enemies are revealed. The red deck! Yes! Okay, so is this tormented? It is! Yes! No! Yes! No! Yes. All right. So there's our 4 red enemies. Man, this is awesome. I don't know why I'm enjoying this so much. I don't know why I'm loving this so much. It's crazy. I'm absolutely frothing it. Kezra the Dreaming. Cool. Discard all other cards drawn. Special. As a reflex, a player may move the time tracker across 1 to discard a tormented regular enemy with at least 2 tokens. when there are no enemies in play is the end of the encounter. Okay, divine, 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 divine. So she's in good shape. She is getting the first enemy. She goes down to 2. This guy's getting the next one, also goes down to 2. So I think we'll take this guy, this guy, this guy. All right, so that's where we find ourselves right now. I am probably going to flip this 1, 0, 0. Rapid focus. Have we got, yeah, murmured on discipline. Yeah, cool. All right, so we can build momentum. All right, let's think about our situation. So, as a fast action, you may place a token on a tormented enemy with at least 1 health when there are no, and you can move the time tracker to discard it as a reflex. We need there to be no enemies in play for us to win. Her health is 9. Dream Grasp. Whenever 1 or more is placed on any tormented enemy, move the time tracker across 1. Okay. So we need to kill her first. Man, we're going to run out of time. We're going to run out of time. It's awesome. All right, how am I going to do this? Yeah, okay. So I've got 2 of this. What can I buy? I did do Mage Knight not long ago, and it was awesome. I don't have Doomrock. I don't even know what it is. But if it's anything like this, maybe I should look it up. I do. I love Mage Knight. Mage Knight is just sickest ever. 1, 2, 3 magical damage. Yeah, okay. So maybe I'm going to do this plan again. Oh, did I do my, I didn't do my things. Yeah, so I'll actually have 2 more resolve because I completed the last encounter and I didn't do my reward cards. So maybe I'll buy something over here as well. Perseverance. That's nice. Man, so many cool cards. That's awesome. I don't have an ability to do that though at the moment. Stun doesn't help me. Yep. So I reckon I'm going to discard that to flip her. Let's do that. Okay, so we'll play this Breath of Fire. After an enemy enters any play area, discard a fire card to place 2 fire in any enemy. Blah, 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 blah. So we've got fire everywhere again. So here's 2 on you. Here's 2 on you. Here's 2 on you. And here is 2 on you. And 2 on you. So that's my reflex done. We're actually going to go first over here. Sweet. So I'm going to use Aravel the Fair's ability. Discard. Oh, we need to get a resolve. Okay, that's fine. We can still do that. All regular enemies. Oh, it's regular only. Ugh. Okay. So we're not going to do that. Are we going to shoot Kezra? Okay, so we're not going to flip her. I'm going to keep my 2 resolve, and I'm going to buy a weapon. Is that my spear? Where's my spear? There's a thing that I can buy here, which lets me reduce enemy armor. Focused resilience, blunt riposte, whirling spear, myrmidon push. I need to get myrmidon push happening. Yeah, I reckon we're probably going to lose this because any time damage goes on a hero or on an enemy that is a tormented enemy, which they all are, we move the time tracker across 1. That is awful. So what holy or divine card? As a reflex, you may cancel 2 dealt by a flame. None of these are flame enemies, so I can't do that. If I was to bring my holy symbol, I can get a healing or holy card back into my hand. Now, we're not giving up, don't worry, but it's going to be a tough one, I think. So let's figure out how to do this. So maybe I am going to go here first. Yep. All right, I'm going to play Cauterize. Sorry, I'll do my holy symbol. This goes on top of my deck, and I'll play Cauterize. I get 3, 1, 2, 3, healing, and I'm going to use that to grab out Control Flame, and Flame Burst. Holy Immolation. So these go back under here. I'll play my Scroll of Wisdom, and I'll do that. And then I'm going to grab Cauterize, Flame Burst, and Fiery Gaze, and put those in here. And then I'm going to spend 2 to discard this guy, or flip him, and then do his healing again so I can get 2 more. So we're getting her armor back up. Health back up. Holy Immolation, Wisdom of the Flame. Was he 2 or 3 healing? I think he's just 2. Yeah, he's just 2. Okay. But that's good. She can now use her mace, but it's not actually going to do any damage. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Ah, he's actually going to die, isn't he? That doesn't sound awfully fun. So that's going to move the time tracker across 1. I'm actually probably okay with that. That will... Yeah. All right, let's do it. Move. We're going to do the mace. Deal 3 damage. And place a daze on the targeted enemy. So we're going to put it on the Red Sand Devil. It's not divine though. Man, these guys are punishing. Nothing else. Yep, okay. So let's just actually end her round there. She's going to put 5 cards into her hand. And none of them are useful for her right now. Okay, build momentum. So we're going to play Myrmidon Discipline. We're going to play Shield Rush. I don't have any weapons. Why don't I have any weapons? That's so dumb of you, Deno. So we get one of these on Merman and Discipline. Talon block, stand fast, build momentum. Regular action. Okay. If you resolve any action of weapon card, yep, alright, sweet. Alright, we're just going to cop an absolute shellacking here. But we've got all these cards that we can use to defend, but then we're not drawing the cards that we need into our hand. But maybe that's okay. Where's my spear? My spear must be in here. So we're cancelling plenty of damage, that's the thing. I just need to draw weapon cards into my hand, don't I? Alright, maybe I'm going to play Build Momentum, because I think I've got the Spear of Dawn on top. Alright, now we're probably cooking with gas. So I'll play the Spear of Dawn into my play area. Excellent. As a regular action, alright, am I going to be able to kill this chick in one hit? If I use her thing, no, I can't do anything with that. Yeah, alright. Oh, it's punishing. KDM was my first boss battler, I think. Technically, unless you count Marvel Champions, maybe. Alright, so if I do Shield Rush, let's count it out. If you have a shield in your weapon, resolve any one action of a weapon card. If that action deals damage, deal +1. So, Spear of Dawn deals 4 damage from its basic attack. That takes it to 5. I can discard a combat card. That takes it to 6, 7. I can do that to 8. So 8 deals 5 damage to Kezra. Haha, thanks Slangers. 5 damage to Kezra. Which is pretty good. And I can do that because I can actually throw the Spear of Dawn, which is awesome. I'm not divine there, so that is not helping me at all. That might still be the right approach, and then she dies next turn. Okay, let's do that. We'll throw the Spear of Dawn. We'll discard Talon Block, which is a combat card. And so it's going to be 4, 5, 6 from Shield Rush. And 7, 8 from Merman and Discipline. We're losing that again. And that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's taking 5 damage. She's about to take 2 more from fire, which means we only need to do 2 more damage to her, and then she becomes an ally, which is nice. Okay, so that's the end of our turn. The Spear of Dawn is there. We draw these 2 up. She can shoot, actually, but she does no damage to them. So that's fine. Time Tracker moves across 1. Okay. So, enemies are going to attack. So, first of all, Red Sand Thrall. 4 attack. It's going to put 2 on my companion here. Winged Fiend. 3 attack. I'll discard my Chainmail. Goes on top of my deck. I'll discard my shield, goes on top of my deck, and I can discard my Stand Fast and actually do that in a different order. Lets me bring my Chainmail back into my hand. That's nice. Perfect. So we're triggering a reinforcement. So they're both done, and they've done enough damage to be pests. Over here, so this guy is actually attack 5 because he's got Torturer. He receives +1 attack for each tormented enemy in the same area. Doesn't say each other. We'll assume it's other. So he's 4 attack. So he's doing 2 damage, which means my cleric is dying, which is a real shame. This guy is also attacking for 4 physical. And that's a shame. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into my burial pile. And this chick is going to also deal 4 magical. So, yep, perfect. So our burial pile is looking stacked over here, but we might still be a chance. Let's find out what happens now. 2 more reinforcements on the reinforcement track. So we've got 3 more red enemies coming out. I don't feel good about that. 2 more red enemies. 1 winged fiend, winged fiend. So this guy comes here. That 7 goes to 3. I'll actually put both over here. All right, and now some fire triggers. So I'm not going to trigger fire here on her using my Ring of Dawn fire. This guy suffers 2 damage. This guy suffers 2 damage. This guy suffers 2 damage. And 1, 2, 3. I think that means we lose because of this fire situation. But we'll play it out because I think I was going to be able to do it. Damn. Yeah, so the end of the round, we move to the end, and that triggers the end of the game. We didn't get it done. I spent too much time resting and healing, but I think that came down to me not knowing how to use this chick well. She probably needed someone better piloting her, or just a better understanding of how to use the burial pile and cycle through stuff better with a healing scroll. But I also think that the locations that we went to didn't really help us. You know, some of them have higher healing values. Would have been the same. So that's fine. Yeah, and so what would have happened now is all of these go like so. So both of these guys are going to die at the end of the next turn, but I'm probably just going to kill them now. Yeah, so we flame bolt her and discard this to kill Kezra the Dreaming. She then becomes an ally. And she's on our team. So she can then attack. She's also a Myrmidon. That's cool. She can attack this guy, kill him. And we did that through our Flame Bolt. Kills her. So that kills him. And then the Red Sand Devil, we can't mace him, but he's only doing 2 damage now, which she can defend. So that's nice. So that would be, we're still in a bit of trouble over here, but at least we're under control there. Here, yeah, we're probably still going to fall short, I think. There's just too many enemies. I just wasted too much time, that's the problem. Great game, fantastic game. This will be one of my games of the year without a shadow of a doubt. And it's only 10 years old. So good. All right, so later on in the week, we'll be doing some more games. I am definitely not anywhere ready for Europa Universalis, so I apologise to those who have been awaiting with bated breath my ability to play through Europa Universalis. It shan't be happening. What we might do is probably crack out something like Lisboa again on Thursday night and play some Lisboa. But I'm happy. I might put up a poll, see what people are keen to watch. Could always do another Voidfall game. That was really a lot of fun, and always good to get it when the game's fresh. Yeah, I'm keen to try some more Dungeon Alliance actually. Now that I've just played some more sort of cool card combat games. If anyone was watching, about 12 months ago, I was playing Dungeon Alliance. It's pretty cool. It's like a little dungeon crawler that's also a like card play, like Mage Knight. So I like it quite a lot. Yeah, lots of cool games. And I am actually doing a massive amount of painting at the moment. I'm painting like a demon. I'm in training. I'm in training for painting. So, yeah. Slangers, these are actually, I've got two different glasses, would you believe? So these ones are just for my board games or computer use. Apparently, if I'm at my computer, I'm supposed to use them. But the ones that I got for painting are even more like zoom in. They have changed my life. I mean that in the nicest way. I was not really painting much because it was getting me down my eyesight, and I didn't talk about it an awful lot, but it was really demoralising how I felt like I couldn't see anymore, and so I couldn't really paint with the level of detail that I would have liked to. And now all of a sudden I can see again, and I'm painting as well as I have in the past. Maybe not quite as well as I could in the past because I'm out of practice, but yeah, it's just made me feel completely differently about painting, and that's really nice. So I'm back to painting a lot. I just did a little chick on stream on Sunday, a Kingdom Death chick, and I did her in 2 hours, and it's like one of the best Kingdom Death models I've painted in forever, just because I could see. It's so crazy. I feel so differently about painting at the moment. Yeah, nice feeling, really. Nice feeling. So this is the thing, I'm fine. I can see everything okay. But what I've been struggling with is focusing at the distance. And I'm sure it's just because I've been looking at toy soldiers. Thank you, Yogi. I've been looking at toy soldiers for 25 years, whatever it is, 30 years. I started painting when I was 15. And so, and in that time, I've done an absolute shit ton of painting. So I will be looking at stuff at this distance for hours at a time. And so I'm sure that what's happened is it's just my eyes have just gotten fatigued and not used to focusing at that distance. Yeah, so I would get up in the morning, like most of the time on the weekends, I'd get up and paint for an hour or two at the start of the day. Nice quiet day, nice relaxing way to start the day. And so I would sit down at the painting table and I just couldn't see. I was like doing that sort of shit. And that got me down, so I stopped doing that painting. And then if the opportunity came up to, well, play a game or paint some models, I'd be like, well, I can play a game, or I could try and squint and see these models. And I'm sure I've said this on the stream the other day, I'm sure for people that have had glasses their whole life, this is probably just the moment where they're like, Deno, no shit, dickhead. That's why people wear glasses. But I've just never had any reason or inclination to do it. And now all of a sudden I do. And it's literally changed my life. I feel so motivated for painting, and I feel just like my passions come back, my enthusiasms come back, in just a big way. There's a few other reasons for that as well, which I'll talk about soon. I actually can't talk about them right now, and it's really frustrating because there's a lot of things I want to talk about, but I can't. But very, very soon, there'll be a very big announcement in the big Denosphere, and I am excited to talk about it, but I literally can't. And when it comes out, when I am able to talk about it, everyone will know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, and I'm hoping that that's going to happen soon. I can't talk about it. So anyway, I'm excited to be painting, put it that way. And yeah, so I'm going to probably go and do some painting right now because I can. How good's that? So I will catch you all again on Thursday night for some board games with Big Deno. Have a fantastic week, friends. I know people are just getting up for their Mondays. Get around it. Have a fantastic